Hi guys, and welcome to another best possible squad builder by myself, Bateson87. Today's video is going to feature Monaco. I know team of the season's out and stuff, guys, but it doesn't change any of this team, as obviously it doesn't change any of this team. But as of next weekend and every weekend after that, guys, I will be doing some with some of the team of the season players. But the most consistent team of the season, as you guys do know, doesn't really add that many decent players into some of the major teams yet, apart from obviously Carvajal and Vertonghen. But we're going to do them when BPL and La Liga ones are released. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes for team of the season, go out and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If we try and hit over 5,000 likes, that'd be absolutely brilliant. And guys, don't worry, even though this one doesn't feature any team of season players, it will obviously you'll be able to find some team of season videos around on the channel if you haven't looked already. So in the goalkeeper position, guys, we do feature obviously Monaco. A lot of people get triggered by the fact I do this, where I don't actually select Monaco, and that's exactly what I'm going to do, guys. In the goalkeeper position, we have the Subasic. 86 diving, 84 handling, 83 kicking, 88 reflexes, and 87 positioning. Very, very good card. I rate him as a goalkeeper. Like, I've used him within draft a few times, used him in this team, and he was alright. There is one major flaw with this team, and I don't know whether it's formation or the defence, but we played a hell of a lot of games. In fact, we played 9 games with this team, which was mental. And usually the best possibles take 3 or 4 games, guys, to get the amount of goals which I do need at the end, which is about 10. And this team was one of the worst, best possible teams I've used in a very, very long time. But some of the players individually are absolutely brilliant. In the centre-back position on the left-hand side, guys, we do have the informed Glick, 64 pace. It's not a lot. It's not a lot. Well, it's alright. It's better than his base card, but it's still not a lot of pace, and very noticeable when you come up against fast players. 88 defending, 85 physicals, alright, but the pace is a massive factor. On the right-hand side, we then bring back King Raggy from the Draft to Glory series. 58 pace. You just can't win. 58 pace, 78 defending, and 75 physical. That card definitely isn't a 78 rated, and was noticeable. Left back, we have a team of the group stage Sidibe. One of the first ones I packed, actually. At the start of the game. 31 games I've used. I must have used him in the weekend league team, but Sidibe jumps on into the left back position. 80 pace, 72 shooting, 78 passing, 80 dribbling, 82 defending, and 83 physical. In the right back position, we have another inform who is originally a right midfielder, and it is the inform Dira. He was an inform last week. 84 pace, 83 dribbling, 70 shooting, 80 passing, 47 defending. Takes you back to obviously the Pedro man of the match, which was in the right wing back position, and 78 physical to complete that. And that's the defence. Look wise, it looks solid because of how many informs there is, but still, I don't know, it's not the best for a defence, and it cost me a lot of times in the games we did play, unfortunately, but still, individually, that Sidibe's alright. Even Glick, if he was partnered with a fast defender, would have been alright, and Subasic as well. That right-hand side, not a fan of it at all. In the CDM position, we have probably the best player in the team, in my opinion. It is Fabinho. 77 pace, 78 dribbling, 83 defending, 83 physical, 70 shooting, 77 passing. Got an engine chem style on him as well. 9 games, 1 goal, 2 assists. 6'2", medium work rates. Very, very tall. CDM, good height, good positioning, drives the ball forward as well, but didn't help the defending in any way. But still, I'd say probably easily the best card in the team. In the right wing or right mid position, guys, we do have the Monaco, obviously Silva. He's had so many informs this year already. 82 is his base card. Maybe you had a lower rated version as well before the ratings refresh. 84 pace, does feel a little bit slow. 83 shooting, 88 passing, 90 dribbling, and 70 physical. We used him in the Portugal team, didn't we? And in the 13 games, we got 1 assist for him, which is not that good at all. In the left midfield position, we have a new one for this week. It is Lamar. 88 pace, noticeable. 90 dribbling, 88 shooting, 88 passing, 81 physical. Solid card, and a lot of these players I think are going to go on to get team of the season versions of them, and the reason being, guys, is Monaco went really far in the Champions League with the semi-finals, and then also did are completely smashing Liga 1 as well. I think they sat top as I'm making this video, with 3 points ahead of PSG with only a few games remaining. In the cam position, we have another decent cam. It is Moutinho. Previous years, he's had awesome cards, really, really nice ones. 71 pace, 76 shooting, 83 passing, 82 dribbling, 71 defending, 71 physical, 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, and 9 games, 1 goal, 5 assists. Pretty good, but we didn't really get that many goals within the 9 games we did play. But that's the midfield and defence sorted. Looks absolutely awesome. You can see in the striker position, guys, we unfortunately don't get to use Mbappe because he's 2 higher rated strikers for Monaco. The first one on the left hand side is an 86 rated striker, which is going to be Falcao. 75 pace, 87 shooting, 74 passing, 86 dribbling, 81 physical, and 9 games, 7 goals, 1 assist. 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, high medium work rates. Very, very good striker. One of the best in La Liga, in my opinion. I really like Falcao. I've liked him in previous FIFAs as well. Very, very good all-round card strength. Good for hold-up, good for assisting if needed as well. And he's even really, really good at finishing, as you can see with them stats. In the striker position to finish off, though, we do have GRIEZMANN. This card. This bloody card is the worst card, even worse than Raggy, even worse than Glick, even worse than, I don't know, he's just bad. 83 pace, 87 shooting, 83 passing, 86 dribbling, 77 physical, high medium work rates, it doesn't feel like that. 5'11", 9 games, 7 goals. But literally, guys, if he was as good as them card stats do say, he would have in the region of 15 goals. But the amount of point-blank misses that he made, the positioning for him was absolutely horrendous. And that, unfortunately, is the best possible Monaco team. A lot of special cards in it, apart from 2. Which is a centre-back and the cam. GRIEZMANN, really wouldn't recommend going here, guys. Not a fan of him at all. I paid 20,000 coins for him. And probably, I don't know if I'll get rid or not, but he's a horrible, horrible card. If you guys used him, let me know what you think of him, because I'm not a fan of him. I expect him to do better. He never, and I really wish that I was able to use Mbappe. We could have used Mbappe, actually. But you know the rules that we state. Best possible is 1 position change, so we can't really go from a striker to a cam. We can't go from a cam to a CDM, etc. So unfortunately, Mbappe does unfortunately sit out of the team. But that's how he looks. Not bad at all. I was pretty happy with it. But I was annoyed at how many times it did take me to get the goals needed for it, and it was mainly down to that GRIEZMANN who just wasn't cutting it for me, which is very unfortunate. So that is the best possible Monaco team available to you on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team. If you guys have enjoyed the video so far, leave a like, rate, and subscribe or not, and let me know how much you think Team of the Season is going to change this team in the next couple of weeks when Liga and Team of the Season does get released. So guys, we move on into the highlights, and like I said, I was very, very frustrated left playing with this team. It literally got me relegated. A mixture of me playing bad and obviously the team playing bad as well, got me relegated from Division 1 to Division 2. We are back in Division 1 now after playing with some better players, but initially it was really, really hard to get going. I thought after the first goal we got there with Falcao, we'd be on a nice little run. In fact, we were left in games, guys, scoring 1 goal and then getting smashed like 3 or 4-1. And just because of how bad the defence was performing, and the players which obviously people play with, they are really, really fast, so it can be very difficult to put you in a position to use slow ass defenders and try and get back into the game. But we did manage to get the flow running further on into the probably the end of the clips, really. I think 2 games we won convincingly against some worse opponents, but this 100% is not a team which I would recommend going in and playing competitive with. If you're going to take any players out of it, Falcao, Moutinho, very, very good. NEYMAR, solid player as well, guys, and should be a pretty cheap in form as well with Team of the Season dropping and him being impacted. Currently, Sidibe, probably the only player I'd take from the defence, because the right back isn't originally a defender, so he's not designed to play there, and it shows by his defending stats as well. Goalkeeper, Subasic, very, very good keeper. Does the business, changed a few games as well, and also Fabinho in the CDM position was absolutely awesome. Now, GRIEZMANN, I don't recall, like the last time I complained about a striker this much, guys, it was when we were using the likes of Bierhoff and the other Portuguese one, whose name I can't remember. Annoying. I can't remember his name, but them 2 strikers were really, really frustrating. GRIEZMANN was one of them. Even though you are seeing him get a lot of goals in the highlights on the screen now, guys, he was still a very frustrating player to use. Sat back, he wanted to be the hold-up striker, but he wasn't designed to do it. I'd much rather have Falcao as a hold-up striker. But he did miss a hell of a lot of chances. Easily, like I said, guys, Jermaine could have had like 15, 16 goals in the 9 games we played, but instead has 7, which is still not a bad return, but definitely could be a lot better. The main issue with the team is the defence. I think even if Glick gets a team of the season card, guys, it may push it towards 70 pace. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's going to be a solid centre-back nonetheless. It will be in the 90 rated range, but whether it's going to be a player which you're going to use in your weekend league teams, I very much do doubt that. You can see Fabinho causing a lot of trouble in the midfield, linking up to Jermaine there. But Fabinho can get caught out of positions a few times for the price you're going to pay for him. There is so many better alternatives in Liga 1. But definitely, I really wish I was given the opportunity to use Mbappe. I thought when I built this team, I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to use that Mbappe team in the knockout stage. But unfortunately, it didn't come round to it. The FIFA team does not represent how the Monaco team plays in real life, guys. You've seen the damage that Monaco have caused with Mbappe, obviously missing out on the Champions League final because of coming up against Juventus, who are a very solid team, but actually breaking Juventus's goal record, clean sheet record, sorry, with Mbappe scoring in the semi-final second leg. But yeah, it is a solid team in places. It's definitely not a competitive team, like I've said numerous amount of times, and a very frustrating team. And for me to be playing 9 games with a team to get enough goals for Eclipse, you know that there's something not quite right with it, and it could be the formation, it could be certain players, but individually, guys, I'm going to blame it down to defence and also Jermaine. Jermaine was a pain in the bum, but you can see the goals he did get near the end. He started to liven it up and did warrant his price tag, which we did pay for it. So that's basically it. Team of the season is out, as you guys know. If you want to see any players, any best possibles done with team of the season players, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Same with best possible squad builders, guys. Remember, the content on the channel is mainly for you guys to enjoy. I get to use players which I'm not comfortable using, and we get to find out some hidden gems potentially as well. So if you guys have enjoyed today's video, leave a like, rate and subscribe to me if you are not subscribed already, and we shall be back another day with another video for you guys to enjoy.